The views and opinions expressed in this podcast are solely those of the individuals participating in the conversation and do not necessarily reflect the official policy or position of the podcast host or any affiliated organization. Listener discretion is advised.
That was somebody's angel. I don't know.
Anonymous, call in now. The gents are waiting for you. #AskAMan.
Don't start it with, baby, why don't we...
Good morning, fam. Good morning, Hospitals. I see you, baby girl. I see you. Good morning, guys. How you guys doing? My name is Leroy, and this is my career rundown, and we are going to be listening to Metro FM's Ask a Man. And feel free to keep liking and sharing with your friends, and send me gifts. And just a young disclaimer: we are not affiliated with Metro. We are just a group of friends who enjoy listening to this show, and we've been co-signed by the host of Ask a Man herself. So we are not doing anything illegal out here, right? And you are going to be able to actually join me later on, and then feel free to come on the panel, and then let's have a brief discussion about this. And another disclaimer: this is going to be on YouTube, so you being here on the panel, you automatically consent, ne? Your voice is going to be out there, ne? But anyway, I really hope you guys are good. So we can start soon. And please, guys, okay, oh yeah, nice one. You are smart. Oh yeah, so man, Akon, you look like a new person here, man. Let me follow you, actually. You know what? Shout out for that, fam. And who else is here? Ntokozo Tai. So when are they starting? Soon. Now, actually, now. And good morning. You are very early today. Mama Palace again. Good morning. Shout out to you guys. You're working, guys. You know what, now? A lot of my friends actually have been saying, "Hore, I look like a Shembe kid." So please donate me some money so I can get a haircut. Look at this. Anyway, let's start.
And do not reflect that of the official policy or position of Metro FM.
22 minutes after 10 o'clock, Nakeso in the building. That's Naked DJ as well as Somizi.
Morning,
we are
Unati.
ready to help Anonymous. Are you ready? Like Somizi mentioned yesterday, there are many who take the time. You dodge the office. You go into your car. You go into the bathroom. Whatever it takes to ask a man. Thank you. Let's bring on Anonymous. Good morning, Anonymous.
Good morning. Good morning, Krista. How are you?
Good, thanks to you, my queen.
I'm good, thanks.
My queen, I'm going to read you the house rules. The Naked DJ and Somizi will jump in as soon as you let them know what advice you need. But respect is the foundation of our conversation. Maintain respectful language. Refrain from any swearing or use of profanities. Our responsibility is to protect your identity, and your responsibility, Anonymous, is to extend the same courtesy to protect the identity of the people or the person you'll be speaking about. Anonymous, do you agree?
I agree.
We listen.
Right.
Okay. I'm 39 years old.
Sorry, what's 9 years old?
39 years old.
You are 39.
I'm 39 years old.
Okay.
And my husband is 40 years. We've been married for 9 years. This year will be 9 years. So now I have questions concerning my marriage. I just want to break out the points. With this point, I just want to know if these are reasons enough for me to get a divorce.
Wait, what?
Okay. Yes. The first point is that at the beginning of our marriage, our relationship, our phones, we had an open, our phones, I had access to his phone, he had access to my phone. So we had been struggling for a while to fall pregnant. Mm-hmm. So now, when we finally did fall pregnant, I discovered that my uterus was thin. So the doctor advised my guy advised us not to be intimate for the time being while I'm still pregnant, to avoid miscarriages and stuff like that, because I had a couple of miscarriages before.
Sorry, Anonymous.
Before yes. So now, while I was pregnant, I found messages from his phone messages between him and someone that he was seeing, or it was his girlfriend, I don't know. So, yes. And then from then, because then we were not being intimate, I confronted him about it. That, what is this? The only thing that I didn't do, I did not screenshot those messages to myself. I just reacted. I just woke him up because I was asleep. I woke him up and asked him, what is this? And then he told me, no, he's sorry. He'll never do it again. And then from then, he stopped, he stopped access, he stopped me from accessing his phone. His phone had now a PIN and I could not access his phone. And then from then, the child was born, it was fine. And then after a year or two, I think it was a year, I started questioning him that why are we now not being intimate? Because I think that we are fine now. I'm fine. The child is okay. What is happening? And then he said, no, I'm having a problem. I'm having erectile problems. I thought it was erectile problems. So I asked him to go. I actually made an appointment for him to go and see the doctor, a men's clinic and stuff like that. But it looked like that wasn't the problem. The problem was not. It was not his health. He told me that he was stressed, whatever, at work.
So it wasn't physical. It was more psychological.
Pardon?
It wasn't physical, more psychological?
Yes, it wasn't physical. It was more psychological.
So he was able to get an erection?
He was able to get an erection, but when he's stressed, he couldn't, But he wasn't talking to me about what was stressing him.
Okay.
But at that time, it wasn't worrying me that much because he was working far. He was not working like we're in a long distance relationship. He was in a northern case and I was here in the north.
Okay.
So, but then.
Just be careful, man. Anonymous, don't tell us places. Just be careful.
Sorry, yes.
Because now we know there's a man that suffers from erections in Northern Cape.
Sorry. So, okay, in 2024, in September, he started to come and work here, work this side. That's when now this issue started, because this issue now became a highlight, because now, at that time, it wasn't that much of a problem because I wasn't seeing him that much. But now, it was more, highlighted because now we're staying together. Okay. So now, like he would, when I asked him for us to be intimate, he would say no, like blatantly say no, and tell me no. We would go for 6 months without
6 months, Anonymous.
Yes, 6 months. And so
no kissing, nothing, no holding hands at the mall.
No, the kissing would be there, but no intimacy.
So when you would kiss, how long would the kisses be for? Is it like mba?
No, just mba.
Not even like yo.
Wait, Anonymous, is this after birth, after giving birth, ne?
Yes, this was after giving birth. But this was later, years later. I gave that in 2020. Sorry, I gave that in 2020. So this was years later. So he came back to come and stay with us. I think when the child was now 4 years. 4 years old.
Okay. This is a long story.
So now, that's when I realized that, no, this thing is serious, Yes. So because of that, and then I asked him what could I asked advice from the people that I know are married men. They said to me, no, maybe book just a different scenario. Go and book elsewhere and see if you won't be able to to come to pass. If you guys are looking somewhere, a holiday or something like that. I booked a holiday.
Okay, let's leave it there. Anonymous, hold on.
Okay.
Yeah, just hold it there where other married couples were advising you guys on what to do. Like to ignite the spark in your relationship. Okay, we just need to go to the headlines. We'll be right back. Do not go anywhere.
And while they are back, and okay, let me welcome Lona, the latecomers. Lee is like you all working and who are like literally roasting me. Hi, my name is Leroy, and we are Makoya Rundown, and we are listening to Metro FM's Ask a Man. And we just had the first part of the story, to which I'm still a bit lost, but then you'll get the perfect like summary like soon. But then while we wait, please keep liking and sharing now. And please advise like share with your people and tell them like there's a pretty boy there who's listening to Ask a Man there on TikTok.
And other stories coming up at 11.
And let's get back.
Here's your news on Breakaway with Who's With The Lady. Metro FM Music Awards 2026. Submissions are still open, but the clock is ticking.
Still playing ads, guys. I'm sorry. So when I get here to baby heads like promela zagaki or like reloading sahe. Please. Anyway, focus, guys. We are trying to help, but we can assist there. So, guys, we are listening to Metro FM's Ask a Man. We are not affiliated with them, but like they have co-signed us to actually do this.
Minutes after 10 o'clock, we've got
Sure,
Anonymous on
recap
the
now.
line. Let me give us all an update as to where we are. And of course, continue with Anonymous. So Anonymous and her partner have been together for 9 years. They have a child together. After she fell pregnant, they couldn't have sex as per her doctor's advice because of, previous miscarriages she's had in the past. Now, she says years later, they haven't been as intimate as they used to be before she fell pregnant, of course. It turned out he has an erectile dysfunction, which the doctors say is psychological. Now, she initially wasn't affected by this, as they were in long-distance relationship. She mentioned that long distance is here in this relationship, but they now live together, and their lack of sex is more noticeable. Now, Anonymous, you were telling us at the fact that you spoke to your married friends. What did they suggest to you guys?
Okay, yes, you are correct, Kusa.
Thank you.
What they suggested was that maybe a change of scenario would, spark things, we must, okay, the first time I booked a holiday in March last year. So we went, and then we went with our son, it was fine, but then
Maralilo, now you went with the son when you were trying to.
no, but he's the one who insisted that we come with him.
Of course he did.
Yeah.
He insisted that no, we need to come with the child, which is fine. And then when the child was asleep, he would go out with his friends to come back in the early hours of the morning. Yes.
I missed
So
that.
so that there wouldn't be a chance of anything of that happening. We would come back in the morning knowing that the child will wake up anytime soon, and then there won't be a chance for that. So I tried again in October. I booked somewhere close to where we stay. And then I asked somebody to take care, to look after the child. So he refused to go. I went there for a weekend alone. He refused to go. He did not want to go. I was there alone because he did not want to go. So I asked him. I said to him, can we get a marriage counselor, because I feel like this thing is now going for some time. He does not want marriage counseling because he says that those people are going to tell him something that he already knows. That's what happened with the premarital counseling. People were telling him things that he already knew. So now he doesn't want any of those because he knows that they are going to tell him something that he already knows.
And what does he know, Anonymous?
I don't know.
But to you, his partner, you don't ask.
I do. He says that no, the things that they're saying to me, he already know what they're going to say.
Okay.
So I said to him, okay, let us involve my pastor. He doesn't go to church. I go to church.
Pastor.
He said no, he doesn't want us involving my pastor because he thinks that the pastor is going to be biased because he knows me and he does not know him. Okay, fine. And then I spoke to his mother about this. That this is happening and now it's becoming a concern in my marriage. Although everything else is fine, but this particular matter is a concern. And then I think his mother tried to call him or whatever, and then he told me that no, I cannot tell his mother. How dare I tell his mother about this? In any case, he's not even going to listen to her because she did not raise him. So I'm stuck as to who exactly am I supposed to tell to speak to regarding this thing. He does not want anyone knowing what is happening in our marriage, but at the same time, he doesn't want us to resolve this. He doesn't want a marriage counselor. He doesn't want the family knowing about this and everything. And even when I speak to him, us sitting down, no argument and everything, just talking. And then I would ask him, do you still feel the same way that, about me? Are you still attracted to me? He said, yes, he's attracted to me. But his actions are not proving that he's attracted to me. In my heart, I want to release him so that he can be free and to be with the person that he wants to, he's attracted to. Because I also don't, I feel like, I should not be denied, the sexual, I should not be deprived of sex.
That's
so
right.
I want to be with someone that will be attracted to me. So I want to know if this is reason enough for us to get a divorce.
Okay, that's the question.
Anonymous. So how long has it been, Anonymous, since you were intimate, since you got something, Jay?
Before January, it was last year March. And then now it was now in January. After, yeah.
And how many rounds did you guys go?
Just one. And it was a lousy one.
See, then.
This one is bothering me. Let me just...
Did you climax, Anonymous?
No.
So when is the last time you climaxed? Which year was it when you last climaxed? Was it 2019? You don't even know.
I think it was before I fell pregnant. Before we had a baby.
So the last time's climax, bro. Like it's like 5 years ago.
Yeah, somewhere there.
Shame, Anonymous. So Mizi?
Yeah.
Is this grounds for divorce?
Why? Stay until the scrub lap has a bobo. Because ulastach.
How is she stubborn? So
because, how do you spell I am so bored of you without spelling it? This guy has shown every sign. Oh, yeah, mu bora.
Okay.
Mu bora. And since you've been talking, you've been working, I've been sweating on your behalf. Yo, 7-0. I said to my pastor. I said, let's go to therapy. I said, let's go to let's go to, you even go to the vacation alone. You are working on something that you, but in the dead horse. Yeah, hey, we are fuguza, man.
Yeah.
And how many signs do you need to know this guy? He's staying because he can't pronounce the word, I don't want you anymore. He can't pronounce them, but he can show them. Mara, Wena, Statue of Liberty, I'll move away in down. I'll move. We'll move everything around you, but you are the only one who's not moving. So that frustrates me because it proves that I'm going to say something slightly controversial, but it needs to be spoken about. The sooner, don't marry a guy who's not excited to marry you. Because most of the time, guys marry because they are tired of answering the question, when are you marrying me?
That's what I wanted to say last week.
So easy.
Yes.
It was not, we got married after 3 months of being, dating.
Yeah.
It's not that I asked him, when is he going to get married? We didn't date for a long time. We've known each other since childhood. But when it comes to a relationship, we were just in a relationship for 3 months.
Okay.
And then we got married.
Okay.
Yes.
Look, Anonymous, I'm going to ask a lot of men to call in today, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the reason why I'm going to ask this is because how I picked it up is you said after you have had a couple of miscarriages. So you guys both have lost babies. You guys have both been through traumatic situations because sometimes you guys, a lot of people don't understand that men go through that trauma as well. And when the gynae said, do not have sex with this person while she's pregnant, it can lead to something. That I'm not condoning what he's doing, but that could have changed his mind and how he receives you sexually. You right? Okay. Now we're gonna ask you, Uguti, how, what he did for his mental health around that.
Let's hold it there. We're coming back, Anonymous.
For safe professionals.
Such a sad, very sad situation. You marry someone for like so many years, then the doctor is like, you can't have sex anymore because you just had a baby. And now your husband, he decided to go outside and then he doesn't want you like that anymore. You try your best or no, baby, like let's go vacations, like let's go see hey the counselor, my pastor, this and that. And he's like, dude, I don't want that. And yet you are still hopeful. So sad. But anyway, that was the second part of Ask a Man. We're gonna do the last part now, and then we're gonna wait for the comments from the station, and then we can start having our own comments. But anyway, shout out Motuaka. Okay, not really Motuaka, but like that's the name here. Shout out for the Gibbs fam.
It becomes power.
Let's continue, but guys, there's a very popular video here on TikTok, and it's working. It says "Hausa batli tlogela," which basically means like, if you don't want, let go. Let's learn that, because now you're going to be holding on to like a slippery slope here, and then you're like, no, but I want this gonna grip. It's not gonna grip. Anyway, let's continue.
Please can we allow Naked to finish his sentence? We'll wrap it with Somizi, okay? Okay.
Anonymous, has he ever explained to you how losing those kids made him feel? And how when the gynae said, you guys are not allowed to have sex because it can have dire consequences for you. Has he ever spoken to you about how he truly feels as a man, instead of just running away?
No, he has not spoken to me about how he feels. And besides, he was saying, he was at that time when the series were happening, he was working away. So I don't know how he dealt with it.
Okay.
Yes,
you see,
I do not know.
Now,
I did ask him for the divorce. I asked him on whether, if I can just release him to get to go, so that he can also be free to do whatever that he wants. He said no, he doesn't want that. But now I feel like, yes, I did ask him. I did ask him, sit him down and say, okay, can we at least get a divorce so that you can also be free? Because I see that, it's not working out.
Anonymous.
And then he said,
Anonymous.
no, he doesn't want to do that.
Anonymous. We can.
Yes, I'm listening.
You're not listening. We can hear your sexual frustration, and it's okay. And it's okay. Look, I don't think you guys hate each other. I think you guys went through something very traumatic, which you guys didn't speak about and sort it out, which could have broken you guys apart.
Okay.
Now, the both of you need to have a talk. Right now, Anisha, when you want to throw, you just want to say, okay, look, I'm tired, and that's it. But you just need to have that conversation about how you guys felt. It can never be a thing of, I don't know how he dealt with it. These are kids that you guys lost. These are babies that you guys lost, you know? And if you guys can't come to a mutual understanding, then yes, it is grounds for you asking for a divorce, because you also can't go through life ulambile. You know? You are ulambile. I mean, so, work it out, have that talk, and just be very sensitive towards each other.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anonymous, there's nothing to talk about here. There is nothing to talk about. You'll forever be his doormat. He had an opportunity, so many years, an opportunity to say exactly how he feels or how losing a child made him feel. Sometimes not both parents feel like they've lost a child. Sometimes the, one parent will feel like they've lost a child and the other would like, oh, thank God, it's a blessing in disguise. Sometimes, not all the time. So he had an opportunity. He's an adult. Mdala. So the minute you open another box for negotiations, you're negotiating your way to be respected. Something that's supposed to happen naturally. He's lost his airtime. Anything beyond after you've had miscarriages and it did not support you, his airtime was gone. But anything beyond after this call, oh Lord, you are going to be, he's shown me so many times in so many ways that he does not regard you in any form or way. He's cheated, he's lied, he's hidden his passwords, and he changed the rules as you went. He showed you were supposed to go out. Like he showed you how many times must you negotiate your way to the table that you're supposed to naturally belong to. How many times? So there's nothing to talk about. But I know for sure that I've just wasted my breath. I know for sure. I can tell you for free.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
I can tell you for free.
Yesterday, I went to see a divorce lawyer.
Yes.
But yes, I went to see a divorce lawyer to draft the divorce and everything. But I wasn't sure because now we are at a stage now where he now has to drop someone so that he can give them to him. But he's just waiting for me to actually give him a go ahead.
I understand.
But now,
I understand. I can tell you for free. We're gonna keep it. We're gonna call you in. We're gonna give you 2 months. We're gonna call you in 2 months. You are going to be where you are today. I can bet. If I'm wrong, I'm taking you on a trip to Cape Town for 2 weeks.
Wow.
I'm telling you, because you are the type that sings no Mungahamba guy 16 but still standing at the door. Ulira uthe no Mungahamba ngeke ngilile uyiphinda guy 16 aga move. So I know your type. Ngizohamba yes. Hamba. Nasi ngizohamba kanami. Hamba. Aza kupusha athi yabona mina ngizothi ngajika la angiphinda. Athi hamba athi usho ngihambe. Uwe loyo, but good luck. Ne?
Okay, thank you.
She's calling herself.
Great, Anonymous.
But thank you. I just needed that reassurance that I'm doing the right thing.
Okay. Shut my baby. You deserve the best, Mastando Sam. You deserve the best. Okay.
All right, then. Thank you very much.
Sharp, babe.
Thank you very much, Anonymous, for plucking up the courage to call in to ask a man. We truly appreciate you. South Africa, this is the opportunity to give us a call, 086 2160.
Basifonela nabalambile kuphela.
Exactly. Wasutha snag.
Cell brings you deals to kickstart your new year.
Wait. Calm down, Zelsi. Okay, Shab, like, what's up, guys? So, we just finished the Ask a Man part now. So, we're gonna have a young discussion here, but also we're gonna wait for their working at comments. So you can also be here, like, what's that, like, on the panel here, and then help me actually like discuss this, But yeah. Okay, let me play you this quickly and then we can start now, because hey bro, we have house rules here, and if I don't do them, I might get sued. So we are avoiding getting sued. Let me remind you of something quickly.
The views and opinions expressed in this podcast are solely those of the individuals participating in the conversation and do not necessarily reflect the official policy or position of the podcast host or any affiliated organization. Listener discretion is advised.
Okay, so while we wait for the views of the callers and stuff, like, let me just give you like a quick recap, right? So Rakhadia Nonza, she's been with like this man for 9 years, right? She is 39, cool. So the first few years they were in a long distance relationship, right? So sharp like later on, they're working in the years, they had a child, right? So like there was about 4 or 5 years ago, sharp like they had a child. Then after like they had the child, the doctor said they cannot have sex anymore because she has some working and problems, sharp like down there. Then that's when now the husband started being distant, he went again to work there, working like the long distance thing, and clearly he's been having fun outside, as in like more than working and here at home. So like Mamzo has been sexually frustrated for like years now. So now she's been trying to actually, as in like, make means to actually, as in like, barking and bring her husband back, as in like respect the barking, rekindle the spark in the marriage, and then he's just not budging. Actually, he's not there. He's not interested. He doesn't care anymore. It's again like she booked vacations, she booked this and that, but still, the guy is just not interested anymore. So now she was asking her, okay, should I let him go, or maybe just like just keep fighting for my marriage, So, and I happen she was willing to actually, like, let's say release him, gore he can have takeaways. So okay, takeaways barking and meaning that he can have sexual partners outside the marriage, just so he could stay in this marriage. So that's how far she was willing to take it, actually. And she was asking for advice. Hey man, am I doing the right thing, or maybe as like, should I just leave him and like just be okay with myself? Because she did mention that the last time they had sex was about 6 months ago, and like there was just the one round and like that was it. And then prior to that, like it's been years. So that's basically it. And now my question here would be not just to the ladies actually, but then to as in like working and like gents too. Why is it so hard to leave a person who constantly shows you that they're not there anymore working and with you? Like they're just tolerating you because of like maybe I'm just used to being working and here with you, but then I don't love you anymore. Why is it so hard for people to let go of such things? please come help me understand this. Working and again, you can join me here on the panel, but then you automatically consent that you are going to be broadcasted because like this is going to be on YouTube. So when you come here, you automatically consent. But please come join me, guys. Like, working. Can I listen to this like one, please? Can't they? But anyway, like you see the fact that working that she's actually willing to actually like go that far. Was that like for him to actually have external like sexual partners. That's very unsettling for me. As in like working because I find it admirable that she working and like she's so committed to working and this guy as in like to a point where she's willing to go that far. You know, like that's a good partner right there. You know, not necessarily for the sexual partners part, but then like going that far to actually make sure that your union is and safe and secure. But also at the same time, like I really find it really sad that you are willing to go that far.
Millicent, how are you this morning?
Anyway, let's get back to the podders.
Last Millicent there. Let's head on over to Anonymous. Good morning, Anonymous.
Good morning, how are you?
Good and you.
Spiwa, please mute your mic, Lel.
Thank you. Okay. Hi, Anonymous.
Yay.
Hello.
How are you, Anonymous?
Good and you.
Just falling for it.
I'm good. I feel like you were not supportive towards your partner because I'm speaking as a woman who has also had 3 miscarriages. But then I feel like you only felt like you are the only person who has lost in that relationship. But then both of you have lost those babies and you are not supportive towards him. I feel like the only thing that he wanted from you was you to ask him, how are you feeling? We have both lost babies. How are you feeling? And for your doctor to say you are not supposed to have sex, that one, I don't get it. Unless if they say when you are towards 7 months or 8 months, if I'm not mistaken. Even if you do McDonald's stitching is when they close the mouth of the womb. Even if you do that, but then your doctor will advise you to have lots of sex. I feel like you also pushed him away. Remember, he's dealing with the miscarriage thing, and now you're telling him about not having sex. Have you ever sat down with your partner and asked him, baby, how are you feeling?
Look, Anonymous.
Yes.
Remember, we have to take into consideration that Anonymous herself also might not have been. Look, we know what happens with your emotions when you're pregnant. And on top of that, she also lost kids too. So they were both in a situation that they could not handle. And this is the right time to talk before it's too late. Do you think when this relationship is done?
The relationship is done.
Okay.
As Somizi said, the relationship is done, and Anonymous is the only person who can just stand up and walk away.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much, Anonymous. We appreciate you also addressing us as Anonymous. All right, let's head on over to Alex out in Cape Town. Good morning, Alex. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good, thank you. Alex, talk to us.
Sorry, man, I'm a bit shaking. It's my first time.
No, don't shake. Don't shake. I got you.
Good. I was in the same situation when my wife was delivering, so I had to be there. And there was something went wrong, so I had to be there for 8 hours, holding the baby on my own, while my wife was out. So that was a trauma to me. Even now, if you talk about babies, I don't want to be there anymore. You see, I think the guy needed got the same problem. He was so traumatized, so he don't want to be involved in those kind of things. Maybe if they can get the counseling, it can work. That's suggestion.
Thank you so much, Alex.
Appreciate you, Alex.
Yeah.
Let me squeeze in one voice note. Let's take a listen.
I just want to say Somizi is being harsh in a way that there are many aspects that makes a marriage And it's not easy as a woman to walk out just because of sex. Yes, for men it is very easy. And that is why they will cheat when a woman is even pregnant and is not supposed to have sex with her. But now the issue is if other aspects are okay, this woman is not going to be easy for her to walk out because sexual starvation does not guarantee that a person is a bad person.
basazonivuruvaya amadoda ninebekezela syndrome.
Let me, you know what, Nesomizi? As you guys know, my woman gave birth a couple of months ago, right? And there's something that I'd never done in my life. Before we conceived, we started going to classes. And guys, pregnancy is not just as a majita, it's not just faga, tano, corner there, you know? Go for those classes. Familiarize yourself with so many, like get that knowledge, get information. Don't just go into it blind, because then you will end up with situations like this when when you've not educated yourself with certain things. So just empower yourselves. If you know you want to have babies, go get education, go for classes. Because sometimes we want to throw relationships away, Gandhi. The love is still there, but we've just never had that counseling. We've just never had that talking. You can't just throw things away, Nchi.
Thank you very much, Naked. Thank you very much, Somizi. Truly appreciate you, Anonymous, and of course to you, South Africa. It's time for the news.
Just like that. So yeah, you heard Berking gonna ask that other people's views, and now it's your turn to come here and then say your piece. Motwaka, please just come here and then let's actually speak about this, because you are asking me questions that I don't have the answers to. So we're just gonna have to deal with what we are given right now, right? So yeah, we can speculate or hey, this and that, who did what, but I honestly don't know the other answers to that. So yeah, man, ask us about that. Simpiwe, you seem new here, fam. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm great. I'm struggling to hear you, and I'm working. Maybe it's my volume. I don't know. Oh yeah, there we go. And since you are a new person here, and welcome. You get a
Thank
horn right there.
you.
You get a horn right there, man. Shout out to you. So yeah, you have 5 minutes to actually just give your piece. So
Uh-huh.
yeah.
Okay, Mina Niti, the husband who checked her out of the marriage a long time ago. Ne? Because if Uti they couldn't talk about the miscarriages or the problems that they had. And Magasa just would let's go to a pastor, a therapist. Yeah, I understand the pastor, which if someone needs to find an IMO, but a therapist, you hardly see that person or bump into that person. Mani it's not like nothing to and then you feel different. It's also I think for every woman, ungahlala maybe 2 months and say, you know what, I'm going through something. I don't want to be touched by anyone. And then talk to your partner, I want to, maybe we are fast and stuff. It's something that you can talk about. Just for 2 months, I want to do this. And then you can't touch me, and I understand it. But not the whole year, and then you're okay with it. No, it doesn't make sense. Shame. The husband was doing something, doing it almost. Uthole ukuthi maybe isitofu asifani sasendlini heat yakhona is a bit low ngale sitshisa
Sorry
kakhulu.
sorry to cut you off there. There's a sound there in the background, that's kind of disturbing. There. Can you move to? Can you move to a quieter spot, Nyana? Please.
Okay.
Much better. Great stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. So you see, endlini abayenzi lezinto azifunayo and ngaphandle bayaziyenza. So manje the husband is caught up in between with, okay, do I leave my wife? And remember, once you date someone for the longest time, they initially become your safe space. So you get scared to leave your safe space to try something new because you have this thing in your mind. It's okay. What if I leave this person and then sharp because camera and it's ukuthi ngale the other girl masocala wenza idile bese ukuthi oh no, you know what, pick your things and leave, I'm not your wife.
Okay, so yeah, no, but Kinka, you know, actually, you have what's that answered both as in like that. I wanted to actually as in like speak about Hore. Why do you like think he is still there now working in the marriage while what's that like his actions are like literally saying I don't want you anymore. So I'm like, do you think it's like that that like safe space thing for like what if it's like like that side doesn't work, so I don't know, at least I have
Hmm.
okay. Nice.
The wife is the safe space. So noma ukaputa jwang, but I will know her. Aki ya kontlong. Oh, I shame. Ke ithola comfort bampatala the vacation and stuff. And so ukuthi ngaphandle amantombazana haqala re umjotsa handle. Hey George, na ke na tšhelete o rekela diteki. You are you gonna give me the money to buy myself or what? So yabo.
No man, you know what ne gape is, you know what ne, like what I think gape ke hore maybe he's just staying because of the kids.
Ah, no, no, men don't do that. Shame. Okay, Sam, Sam. Okay, Sam,
Good, good, good.
Sam.
Mm.
But monna ha sa hlantsha ke motho wa ko ntle. Shame o lebala le bana.
No, but sometimes it's tough, yeah. I mean, like, okay, sharp. Yeah, we love burger as in like good KFC, good chicken licking, but then you really can't have it like every day. I mean, like the economy is not that great, and I have you know, there's like you need to save money, so you have to eat that say like a box sale, you know, like at home. So I don't fully agree with you there, but hey, man, yeah, no, you're right. Like you really dropped like sound like really good buzz. You still have 30 seconds.
So Shane, okay, let's just leave. I know it's gonna be difficult, Shane,
Very hard.
because yeah, it's also quite motto. It's gonna be you're gonna date a new person and then start comparing that person with with the previous partner. Or all right, so women saying that so, but as you can tell, the relationship wasn't that nice.
Mm.
And nna feel like okay, bare they've known each other for the longest time. So that guy, I feel like that's umshade out of I'm not gonna say pity, but out of okay, I know you.
Oh yeah, and I remember working and she said her like they got married 3 months after meeting up. It's like
Yabo.
damn. Okay. Oh, and like working and thank you very much. Working and like thank you very much. As in like just stay right there. We're gonna do the rest of the people and then we are gonna close this off like nicely now.
Okay.
All right. Thank you very much, Lala. Now that that information actually is like just came working like to me now. What if he saw that this lady ke wife working kind of like what was that like wifely like homely material, so he wanted to like secure her fast and then like just put her here. Then when the no sex part actually came, he was like ah fuck, but then I really can't leave her because you know and, like vast stability she's great there and I feel like she makes the effort, you know, like she's the wife, but then let me just do this and that here and then like maybe I'd come back. But then now like guys kwa mutima. Guys, do you understand working on a sexual frustration or kutima writing? Kutima, but anyway, man, like Barking and as pure, like shout out to you for actually joining me today. You are a star. You are smart. And our resident Rakhari, Miss Cupcake.
Hi guys.
Welcome back,
Hi.
man. Barking and Happy New Year.
Say hi.
Yeah.
This doesn't want to say hi. Anyway, this man, I think this man.
Hiya, whoa, what's going on?
Muffin Ziki, Tlamana, Mona Ramoshon is serious, guy. Mona.
I think this man is just staying out of obligation. He's staying because he feels bad now because I married her. Now she's already here, and now is obangating the snacks if I'm leaving, and then also another thing is that he could also be doing it for the fact that these people have lost children together and now they have a child together. So I think in his mind, he thinks that's what's still binding him to this woman. And he doesn't want to leave. Makabuza, are you still attracted to me? He's just telling her what she wants to hear. Because I don't believe someone who is traumatized is the one who will be locking my phone. Why are you locking the phone? It's not make sure.
Sometimes, you know. I mean, hey. Okay, it's fine then.
And also another thing, other people are busy advising Anonymous to get a therapist or whatnot, as if they didn't hear the fact that Anonymous has already suggested therapy, and this man said, they're gonna tell me what I already know. So this man, akafuna ukutshintsha next. He's not willing to work on the relationship, and I think it's about time that she accepts that. And if he doesn't want a divorce, she must then suggest an open relationship.
Well, like she did actually say that, Jorge. Like she's actually thinking to release him to have like sexual partners, as in like just to save them.
Yeah.
Like,
Naye abe nawakhe. And then let's see if he can then handle
yes,
that.
Actually, yes.
Let's see if he can handle that. She can tell him, okay, I get that. When where you are right now, you don't want. Can I then get someone else? Since Ofuni and Ofuni divorce, so let me get someone else. Yeah, also since.
And guess what? He will never agree to that. Trust me.
Exactly.
He'll never agree to that. Because, bruh. He seems like those working like the old school gents actually. Or bona mosadi wa ka ene gape o tshwanetse o nne mo fela and gape le ene barking her actions like have been actually as like doing that, you know, like being the housewife, you know, like the no, like working kind of the warmth of.
Because imagine now the kid is 4 years old. I mean, the doctor did tell them not to be intimate. Yeah. Now the kid is 4 years old and he's still holding on to. Now I would have long left when the kid was 1 year old. I would
1
have
years old.
long left him alone. 1 years old. I would have long left him alone, my darling. Because he's clearly getting it somewhere else.
I'm like, yeah.
What is he hiding on that phone? What is on that phone?
No, Marisheva, you are told that you cannot have sex ever again. I mean, like clearly you're gonna eat, but again, like KFC, you know. So I'm like, there is like gonna like clearly what he's hiding, because somehow here he still values her as working like the wife.
I thought she was going to get a boyfriend and be also happy. Yeah. Now I would have either left or I would stop complaining about it and do something else, get somebody else.
Mr. Muffins, I get you heard that.
Gaming. He's gaming, he won't hear anything.
Okay, yeah, good. Because hey, man, I don't want to get in trouble. Or hey, why now you said this? Come go ahead. Now it's in like guys. Oh yeah, for working and those who actually don't know, like this is Mrs. Cupcake, the wife to Mr. Muffins. So they are our resident power couple. So like yeah, they've been with us for like last what like 2 years now. I think I don't. Yeah, that.
Uyabuzuviro, do you have anything to say about that?
But I wasn't even listening. Bro.
Ngithe mina I would have left within a year of that frustration, or bengizothula and get someone else.
Uzwile bafowethu.
Yeah. Okay.
And it's on tape. So hey.
Right?
Don't mess around, nigga.
Yeah, it's now like yes.
Umfe.
We'll
What
talk about
happened?
this later because we know the full context of what's going on.
All right, nature. But then figuring umfe. Eh? Umfe Mrs. Muffins lap. Umfe. But then yeah, man, working. Like thank you very much for that, ne? Guys, let me fix working on something here quickly. Okay, it's fine. What's that? My screen has actually like been dimmed. I don't know why, but anyway, it's fine. And we have a new person in the house. User 14114477706. Good morning. How are you?
Hey, morning, man. How's it?
Great stuff. Oh, you have a very familiar voice, but then hey, man, working on a WhatsApp.
Thanks, man.
So wait. So who am I speaking to?
Well, let's say, sorry, my account is like this. My original account, the password, so I'm just using this one temporarily.
Okay, so so your 5 minutes like starts now, fam.
Well, I think I strongly suspect this guy only a stable side chick, a very stable one.
Really?
That's what I suspect, and the reason why I suspect that I generally think like us as men, we can't really survive without sex. Like it's very important to us. I get it before side because but I know from
actually.
Say again.
But Rona as humans, cause we need that thing. Yeah, like that's why they fit well, as in like together, you know.
So for the fact that this lady mentioned, or like even after Afetotsalangwana, it was still the same. And then this guy is not bothering. Like I suspect or like comfortable on the side and then usetletse with the side. And I also agree with the previous speaker, Hore, this guy owns it because of bana le ngwana, and they've been through a lot. You know, there's that element that I'm picking up.
Yeah,
And yeah, however, Anonymous must leave. And the reason why Anonymous must leave is that, you know, when two people are in a relationship, the adults, number one. And then I am not responsible to you must speak up, you are an adult. You came into a relationship with full senses in a relationship, and this is why I always say, or normalize a breakup, normalize to leave, whether it's a marriage or a whatever. Leave if you are not treated well. Do not stay and try to fix a person. They will do it over and over again. That is why it's very important when you meet a person, speak about mental health and understand like how much this person has worked on themselves, and then what is it that they value, what is it that they do not value. Like the previous lady who called in and Are Anonymous as supporter Munna wa hae, I strongly disagree with her.
Yes.
This Anonymous tried so much, so many different things. Like she even went overboard. Like the first attempt I gana.
Yeah.
We look over Twadingi, we look Uzamile the professionals. I get to mention Muruti or something like that, but she counted
2 vacations.
Yeah, like
she never counted both of them.
So she counted different avenues to Addis million, but then this guy did not budge. On top of that, this guy has a time to chat with people on the phone. But supposedly she's going through a lot. We need to believe that. Or maybe he's affected by the miscarriages. No, that is bull. Like this guy knows what he's doing. But when if a person on a lemoto about the bed, they know what they are doing. Trust me. They know what they're doing.
Okay, now like sometimes not really the case because some people just cheat for vibes actually, you know. But I get you. Continue.
Yeah, if the behavior is consistent, Uzamile, what else can you do? You know what? You are a human being, and also to say no, ke suggest an open relationship. It's changing wena and what you value, who you are. I did not marry you so that one day I can say, let's have an open. I married you because of I want you and I want you alone. So if I cannot have you, I need to leave you. It must not be an option for you to tangle your own mental health because of somebody else. If somebody is affecting your mental health, leave them. They are not good for you.
100%. Do not be scared to leave, actually.
Do not be scared to normalize it. It's okay. And o tlo kry-a ba bang ba ba sharp. And how kry-a o mong a se sharp, mo tlohele le ene.
What's what am I gonna bring to on like okay, like you see like one thing like that I really hate about like such like situations. These people are blessed with perfect partners. Mara rona re fiwa working at the hiking and it's working like the blood suck has ba re hey monna ke mara motho wa teng ga ana sep.
Yep.
Mara di bare di fiwa batho ba ba na leng seriti. Fuck.
So yeah, but like so Missy said, ke le nna ke a suspect right 2 months later, anonymous o tla ba ntse a zama shem. You know, and like the previous speaker also said, or you know, when you're with somebody, they become your safe space and you have so much hope or like things would work out. Sometimes you just pray or like they can say just that one word of saying I'm sorry so that everything can be okay. You know, but it ka se o tlo default, o tlo gutlela back. It's like o tlo phela wena o tlo phela o moncenga and all of that. So no.
It's a cycle nyana earlier gore no is but then barking gonna be happy. Oh yeah, ne gape you know what ne? Just going back to what Barky Makanas Pure said actually. When you've been with like someone for like a really long time, like totally that like small like kind of like dependency because you are used to working and like this person's space, the routine, layers and like how they are. So I don't we fear the unknown. So I think like that's why like most men are actually like they're scared to actually leave.
True.
Things like that. Damn. Anyway, Barking fam, Barking, as in like thank you very much, ne? And you are very much appreciated. You are very much welcome here, man. We are here Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, mornings, like around these times. But yeah, man, like Barking, like shout out to you, ne?
Sure, man. Thanks, bye.
It's really sad. Really, really, really sad. And I don't know like what else to actually say about this. Okay, like there's a comment there from DMS. He said the problem with breakaways, then there are kids, you are creating a problem for them, so the cycle continues. And I said, Hore, I don't really agree with that, but hey, man, it's your opinion. And then TM261817 says, it's not easy to walk away. It takes a lot for one to decide to remove themselves from a relationship. True that, actually. Very hard. Which again, you are gonna miss them. There is like there's like literally someone here right now who is really lonely and like you've been thinking about that ex or is it like it's like I'm check, but then now like that voice is like do not ever do that shit. But then like that other voice, that one right there is saying no, but then more check fellow it's not like what's like maybe we'll change Sheila with but hey it sucks bad. And DMS replied Ari said the challenge only happens to the kids, not the ex-lovers. The lives continue. Okay, fair if I'm.
The
No,
kids
like
will
I
be
see.
fine. The kids will be fine. Have you heard of co-parenting before? Breaking up with their dad, it doesn't mean that you deprive them from seeing the dad. Though they can see the dad, he can still be a dad, but not your husband. So I don't get where the problem for the kids is.
Yeah, Marahab, I mean, come on, man. I mean, like, there's a lot of kids who actually grew up with working as like divorced parents, and then like they they turned out great actually. So like, not necessarily, but then it could be like a good thing also, like what's the like just to do away with the toxicity, like or as in, like papa's not happy, mama's not happy, but then they're like we are just here because of you. Now, no, but again, like that might have a negative effect on the child in the long run. Might. But hey, so we can close it off here now. All right? Too cool? Okay. But again, like I said before, there's a popular video on TikTok, on social media, okay, and it speaks in Setswana. It says, "Hausa batli, tlogela." The translation is, if you don't want, just do not do it. Leave it alone. And that's it. Do that for yourself. You'll be much happier. So we still have 2 minutes, Nyana, and I see the comment there from from our resident Scarable. Are this week has made her realize that she's addicted to Nto. So I've invited her to come and explain what exactly does she mean. She's addicted to the thingy. I'm not sure like what isn't like what's a thingy, because I'm addicted to tea. I mean, like, so yeah, Scarable. Yeah, but again, like, how are you? Mm. So like, so so how can we help you? So like, what's that like? What's your like? What's that? What's your addiction? Help us understand.
It made me realize that I'm addicted to some intimacy, because why is
What
she
happened?
still there after so long of being?
Wait. Pause. We are done with the Ask a Man part. Now we are here for you. Yeah. So how did you realize that you are like addicted to the thingy?
After listening to Ask a Man, that's when I realized it.
So you listen. Okay, wait, pause. So now, like, okay, you've been joining us like working as an working and as in like since Monday. So now, I'm guessing how you realize this is that you get a boner working, and every time like we are here.
No.
Well, then okay, then
I'm
like
saying
how
like
exactly?
this week's. Well, today, actually, wait, why did I say this week? Today's Ask a Man made me realize I'm addicted.
You addicted to like sex? You.
Hi, bro.
How did you come to that working kind of like discovery actually? Because now I'm a bit confused now.
I'm saying after listening to today's Ask a Man, right? I just realized, see, I wouldn't have stayed for that long. I don't think I would have listened to. I wouldn't even think I would have listened to the doctor, even when the doctor said you can't have it ever again, ever again.
Okay. Okay. Okay, now I get you. Okay. Now I get you. Oh, Evan, working. And because me, I thought maybe you've been calling your exes here as in like working like the whole week. I was like, girl, that shit. Mm-mm. You really shouldn't be doing that. You're gonna be catching strays here. Anyway. Hey man, but anyway, very guys. Like, I really hope you guys are great, man. I really have to get back to work, and the time now is 11:30. And last words quickly.
Um, My last words are, if somebody shows you how they feel about you, believe them. And number two, do not stay in a situation because nisuka kude. If it's no longer serving you, then leave. Yeah, those are my last words.
100%, and thank you very much there, working like Madam Pastry. Sis Palisa, isn't there something to spice up here before we vibe?
My last words will just saying bana batla gola. Let's not use bana as excuse for anything. And then must just leave. Also thola omunye omthandayo and move on with life at this point.
100%. So working and Sis Palisa, Aster, are you single?
No, I'm not.
Okay, yeah, cause like there's a friend of mine here who's bare looking at you. I'm like, hey fam, get la motsa marake. So hey,
So worry.
ask his fam. But yeah, man. So my last words working and I would be, like remember that Lefty is your bestie, guys. You don't need another human being like that, you know. So if they don't respect you, like they don't do as in like right things for you, remember Lefty will do the right things for you. He will hold you tight, like never before. He's your friend who never leaves your sight. Remember that. And good night. I'll see you guys Friday morning and have a blessed Wednesday and Thursday. Bye bye.